bleeds over the fort like a kite in the wind. Though bygones echo unceasingly, the land's guarded to stay serene. By the stream, weaving chaos into harmony. By the flame blazing trails to be free. By the keen blades drawn from heartstrings. When the schemes lurking in mist set a trap, tangled with memories. Fight and cut it clean. For shining light and moonrise, for triumph and the shimmering eyes. We dare all the thunder, show darkness. How I need strength. We get that in my eyes to design another days. So turn the rampant tide into soft rain. Let the mortal be dampened eaves, silent streets where venom hides and waits. Sod and tear in the surface we break. To the machine how we fall and pray. Trembling leaves pointed like sharp arrows taking aim. We and turtles are blocking the way. Face to face, we're all part of the game. When the puppeteer lurking in haste stirs unrest with impulses from the pain. Fight and cleave the remains. Shining light and moonrise, the triumph and the shimmering eyes. We dare all the thunder, show darkness. How I need strength. We get that in my eyes to design another days. So turn the rampant tide into soft rain. Let the mortal be together, chaos in the sky, and thus forever pressed into time. We brave the roaring tempest and hold out to keep hope alive. Now it's pacified. The battles will again fight over drifting lights, embraced by the full moon from dreams deep inside.
Such a fun.
Time bleeds over the fort like a kite in the wind. Though bygones echo unceasingly, the land's guarded to stay serene. By the stream, weaving chaos into harmony. By the flame blazing trails to be free. By the keen blades drawn from heartstrings. When the schemes lurking in mist set a trap, tangled with memories. Fight and cut it
Wow. Hello. Ether, Paul, Affinity. Oh, is she tired? But she's fine.
For processing.
I don't know.
Yeah. You want to see a magic trick?
Yeah. Now that ain't right. Get out of here, Leviathan. Okay, that's better. I love Fleur de Lis. I love that character as a whole. So good. Oh. What is on that model? Hold on. What's on this model?
So it's technically 3 different avatars. But the way to change is actually tied to
Player height. Yeah. Oh. Is it a public model?
Yeah.
Can I clone it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I loved Carthia's story so much. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And she has her story has a lot of influences for this character, or a lot of parallels with this character.
Let me get to my number. Also, my cloning should be on.
Nope. You might have to swap.
Yeah.
Hi, Kimmy.
Hello.
Alright.
Oh, no. Things are just being laggy. It took a long time. Model is currently being uploaded.
There we go.
Should be good now.
Yeah.
So I will be switching into VR once the upload finished, but I'm going to get out of the game so it uploads to stuff.
Progress.
What the fuck? Now I know that's definitely not canon.
This is for my own stuff.
This is the one I remember.
Oh. Okay. Oh, cool. It's a shame it doesn't have, like, the, actual attacks on it. That'd be kinda cool, though.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why am I being what the fuck? Damn, hello. Hi.
Her hands are definitely bigger than they should be.
Oh, fair.
Her left hand is.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah. No, even her right hand is. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Hmm.
Hey, sweetheart.
Anyways, time to die.
Wait, no. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Man, can't have shit in this house.
So sculpt this version.
That's pretty cool looking, I have to admit.
It's tied to
I
it's tied to
see.
height.
There. I'd like to learn how to do that, so I can do like phase changes or like stuff like that.
Not sure if anybody plays Sariel, but you think that's lore accurate?
Yeah.
I haven't played
No,
it
that's
in
accurate.
forever.
No, that's accurate. That's accurate.
Fair. Who's the one on the body pillow?
I forget her character. I forget that name.
Sorry. Effectively, a version of Elise.
It's Nim.
Oh,
Nim or whatever her name is.
okay. Fair.
I forget what her actual name is.
Oh. Understandable.
It's the out. I just know it. I just know the character, but I know the outfit more than anything because the one character I know uses it a lot.
Fair.
Cyrene. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Zemi said.
I have bad hearing apparently. Where is it? There. So honey, I have this now. I sent it to you.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
It's so cool. I haven't put it on yet, but I have it, and I'm like, I want to play with it so bad.
I don't blame you.
I've been into motorcycles lately. They've been all over my For You pages. I'm like, you know what? I want one.
Fair.
Turbo processing.
Damn women.
Oh, hi. I see you.
Women.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
She may start showing up here eventually, so.
I like that.
Fair. What are you doing here?
Yes.
Understandable. Proceed. Gun.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jamie.
Ham.
Whatever.
Damn it.
I'm calling Ryu.
But
I'm calling
No.
Ryu.
no. You should not call me. Are you forbidden? No.
I'm forbidden. What do you mean by that?
Forbidden.
Forbidden. I see. I see.
I see you typing. You ceased out.
I'm responding to a DM.
Oh.
You are paranoid.
What?
You are.
Usually when you say he messages me back. What I do?
You know sometimes he does lurk in the stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just waiting for Kimmy to get set up. Okay.
How cool. There he is. Not good. Oh. Oh. Mm.
Explosions.
Oh my god. Hey, Kimmy.
I'm not able to this.
Or rather, it's Silsai.
Hi. I'm not dead.
Imagine.
I'm glad that you're not. Saya says she's on her way. Well, she said she'll be by shortly.
Hi. So, apparently, having food also means that your stomach says, "Hey, let's do all the other things too."
Sounds about right.
But that's out of the way.
God damn it. He did message me.
What?
Or you messaged me. How dare.
You knew this was coming.
I did, yeah.
I don't know what you expected.
A pass.
Nope.
Damn it. But why not?
That's not how this works.
But
Cause you
but no.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Nope.
What the fuck?
Nope.
But no.
Nope.
But no.
Nope.
Um.
All right, now I'm actually messaging him.
Why? No. Why? Just message me.
And let's do it again and be like, hey, look, she's doing it again.
Oh. Can't believe this.
Okay.
I
I'm
can.
gonna jump down to the left. Quickly.
Yep. Have fun. Damn. I guess get blasted.
Well,
Honey. Love you.
no, you do. Why does it feel like my...
What?
wondering, was like, I felt like my sounds were off.
Ah.
Hold on. I can find it real quick. I have to go to... Oh, hi.
What the fuck was that?
Mom. See?
Oh.
Right. So, I have unfortunate news.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Both my controllers are broken. So,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can only move my thumb and my finger, so I am highly restricted on my gestures.
Oh. I see.
This is why I do
That's no
toggles.
good.
This is why I do toggles.
I'm not talking about activating gestures. I mean, like, I can't point at people.
Yeah.
Oh.
So all these are
Or
kind of
give a
stuck
thumbs
up.
up.
Mmm.
Damn.
Feels bad. But I'll live. But just know that if you see me doing any kind of gesture towards you,
It's not necessarily,
Okay.
this is most likely going to be what you see when I give you a thumbs up.
understood.
Ah. Okay.
Additionally,
Where the hell?
let me pop back into me. Here's my notes. Right. Additionally, we will, be having... Oh, fucking how do I words right now?
Yes.
We will most likely be having an announcement about how our Twilight and Tower Champion stuff is going to play out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause my portion of the Tower Champion stuff, I will most likely either run during our Twilight or on Sundays.
Okay.
Early Sunday, so before Azure.
Okay. Just
or
depends on.
maybe a little bit into. It really depends.
It just
will depend
depends.
on
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
things go.
Fuck is my sound settings?
That said, we will most likely be having an official announcement coming out here within the next week or so on that front. So long as the heavens above do not decide to body slam us. In addition to that, today is going to lay the groundwork for part of that. And, hopefully, I will have the spoons to finish certain special projects, like a certain map.
Yeah.
Luckily, the fact that I've actually had attendance recently is definitely motivating me. So
Later.
because I am very much a person of motivation that I'm not going to spend hours upon hours of work if only 2 people are going to be around.
No, yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair.
But like I said, we're having attendance, so stuff will probably be moving forward in that front. Today is going to be pretty much social. I don't have anything major in terms of like adventure or whatnot happening, but we do have a special ceremony that Q has been hinting at. So you guys are aware that something is going to happen, but she has been purposefully vague with the details. For you specifically, after the recent gathering mission and also the elimination of stuff on Hebra, the Servati separatists are certainly a lot calmer recently. And it's probably because they heard about your role. And when you do visit, you'll actually get a lot more of a respectful stance from them.
Progress. Let's go.
Progress.
Yeah. It probably would have been at least like yesterday because the entirety of the week she was just. She was resting. Yeah, she was resting.
But when you do visit, that's for you to keep in mind. Additionally, I will reach out to you at some point. Maybe not this week. It really depends on where I am. My body has been up and down with both my sleep and my depression.
Yeah.
It's been really fucking hard.
He's all good.
But I will be reaching out to you, if anything, if not this week, next week, about the covert mission.
I'm assuming. Are we planning anything
Cobalt.
for next week for the weekend of the 4th? Because I'm more than likely will not be available. Actually, I can not more likely. I will not be available the 4th.
We will not be having a session on the 4th
Okay, cool.
of July.
Yeah, just had to make sure. My wife is coming down, and I want to spend time with her.
That's fair.
While I know a few of our players aren't going to be bothering with that jazz because Canada and
Yeah, I mean, I don't care either way. I don't do anything for it, but it's just like, I have May coming down and I'm wanting to spend time with her. So,
Of course.
yeah. She'll only be here for the weekend,
But
so.
I do know that, at least I know your family often likes to do stuff.
Yeah, they do.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure if my wife and her partner wants to do something
Mm-hmm.
with their friends or whatnot, and all that. So, if anything, I might have a non-canon, not a non-canon, but a out of character gathering for anyone who wants to just vibe.
Yeah.
So, it will all depend. Beyond that, I think that covers pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. Anything else that I want to cover, I will most likely cover throughout the week. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another upload. Another 5-minute update. Right, quick,
Understood.
because
Understood. 5-minute update. Got it.
My hands were clipping through the gloves, and that was going to bother me. So I fixed that.
Understandable.
But I'm gonna go ahead, get into position, get things rolling, and I know I said we'll probably still start the ceremony around the same time. I just gave us like 30 minutes because I knew that things were probably going to run a little bit longer than normal. Luckily I got food on time today, so I had food.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I will pop into VC to let you guys
Hi, Gran.
start, and you can have fun.
You.
Hey, Gran. How are you?
I don't like that it just quietly into the distance. Nothing bad ever happens. I don't.
Okay. I see.
I don't like that.
Nothing ever bad happens.
I don't like that.
You.
I don't like
What?
that. I don't like that.
Could I pull you for 5 minutes?
5 minutes? What do you mean 5 minutes?
Well, less than 5 minutes.
For
5
what?
minutes.
Oh.
For what?
Well, I just want to say something.
Okay.
Rare.
Into the void.
Hold on. mother.
There's my wonderful daughters.
How are you feeling?
Tired, a little sore still, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
Glad that you've recovered.
Hmm.
I will say, word has been making ripples. Your actions and the sacrifice that you've made has definitely improved the Sorvati's outlook on us.
Well, I guess that's some good news that came out of it. Not what I expected, but I'll
As
take it.
stands, the Sorvati will always still measure a person's worth by their deeds. And you more than showed your conviction with your action.
Hmm.
That said, I would very much like you to try and not do that again.
I will endeavor not to, Mother. To be fair, that was kind of a, emotions running high moment.
As things are.
Mm.
Additionally, Twilfalin wanted me to let you know that she's starting work on your blade.
Yeah, finally. The last one broke.
She's sort of annoyed at that. I don't know if it's at you or if it's at herself.
Maybe a combination of both.
I don't know. Probably both, because I hit the thing really hard and it shattered.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
it was already a cracked blade. It was a matter of time before it
no,
was
this
gonna
was
shatter.
It was
Then,
another
like-
one that they
Yeah.
made for Normie. The cracked
a
one
Oh.
is in Twilfalin's.
Oh.
As a
Yeah.
blacksmith myself, I can relate.
That's very
Fair.
upsetting to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave
Like
me
I
a
said,
temporary
I don't
one
know
while
if
they
it
worked on the
was
other one.
being upset with themselves or with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my darling.
Hello.
I don't know if this is
Good.
always true, but
I'm
if a blade
a
breaks,
lot
it's usually
better,
the
I guess.
person who wields its well.
better
Well,
than
I
that.
can't help my
I don't feel
strength is
sore.
a lot.
That's why I say it's a little bit of
Okay.
both, because it can also be the person, but also the
That's
craft.
good. That's definitely an improvement.
Fair.
Nice
Good to
us.
see you
But and also,
up and around.
hi. That I'm I put my kids down for a nap, and now I have 2 people watching them. So
Well, that's always good, especially to have backup.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I
Yeah.
had backup when I was raising my kids.
I think I familiar be the
Not
one of the backups.
Nomi's not the one I'm referring to.
What? Huh? What the fuck?
Yeah, Nomi was probably a problem child, but you know.
No, you've been pretty solo.
Considering what I know of Nomi's history, it was a little bit.
Hey. I'll say I
That's a
was
problem
too.
child.
And you know Curry Dawn and Void. They were all problem children.
Yeah, but I wasn't a child. I don't really know what happened, I'll be honest.
Oh.
To be fair, even in comparison to Nomi's upbringing, as we will suggest it was, Lowell and her twin, they have them beat.
You know, I can
Okay.
understand that, actually.
I can understand
Lowell,
that.
in his infinite wisdom, decided to practice his magic within the Twilight Forest and set fire to it accidentally.
Oh.
Oh.
The Illumin
So, like,
were
what I
not
could do.
too happy with that reality, especially the Fate Weavers who call it home.
Yeah.
So what I used to do. Oops. I was a kid. I didn't know how to control my magic.
Why would you practice
They ended
fire
up
in a
doing it
forest?
again as a prank.
That's
Where I land.
suspicious at that point.
Okay, they did it as a prank.
Seriously,
okay, that's
Lowell.
not what I do. That's not what I do.
Unfortunately, Lowell and his sibling were born from one of my chaotic benders.
Message sent back.
Unfortunately.
Glad you're
Oh.
okay. Rest
I'm
up.
so sorry.
they lean towards the chaos and promote it if they can at any point. But that's neither here nor there right now. I could have sworn that we had another one inbound. Where are they?
Another
I
one?
don't know. My emissary.
They said they'd be here eventually.
Hi, wife.
Possibly.
Oh, I see. The fate lines got tugged.
Putting the aggro. Putting the aggro on themselves.
Speaking of, there they are.
Oh, convenient.
They're late.
Are your ears burning?
They're late.
A little bit.
We were talking about you.
Yep.
A
Yep.
little bit.
I'm just wondering where you were at. But now that you're here,
I've seen a headache.
Hi,
Also feel
wife.
shorter.
Have you tried standing straight up?
How would you do it? Oh. Alright, there we go.
That's a bit better.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm also utilizing my full height instead of the natural height that I would do.
Fair enough.
Oh,
It will make it easier.
how are you doing after you're... You're the one that had probably the worst.
Right. We will
Tired.
actually
Bit
be
sore
heading
still, but
over
I'm okay.
to the Twilight
It's
Temple
good.
of Time for our little ceremony.
Oh.
Yes. As it stands, I would prefer to have this upon sacred ground. Not just within any old place, but before the witness of the Twilight Mother herself.
Oh!
Huh. Okay.
If you all...
That'll be
Wait,
interesting.
what?
Yeah.
Come
What'd
on,
you say?
The
Louie.
conversation.
We're going. Welcome to the conversation. We're going.
I
Come on.
didn't hear what she said.
Well,
We're
stop
going
dozing
to
off
perform
while
a
you're sitting
ceremony.
down.
What's this? That's her job.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. It's fine. If anything, I can just motivate her.
Motivate?
So,
Hey, sis, I have a
Box of
pillow for
pizza.
you.
Oh, stay for the
You do not touch my pillow again. No, not again. Not again. We will leave all of them in the exact place you found them. They have special spots. They do not move.
You mean like this pillow?
No. I swear.
Is your
that sounds like a
experience just
lot
an
case
illusion?
of OCD of like pillows in the
I
right
hate
place.
everything I'm
They
going.
go right here.
It's not set up yet.
I know.
We're making Nomi flush.
her own if she wants to.
See, the really
You
fun part
dare
here is...
you dare he and me like it went over.
I dare.
See, the fun thing is...
Yeah.
Mixed
that's
two
how it is.
pillows. You can never be sure if I'm holding illusions or if they might be real. Can you chance that?
It's a 50-50
I know how to
shot.
find out.
Risk it?
And
Well, could they just be two fake pillows?
I didn't get 2 inches. What the fuck? Nah, I'm going again.
Flicker.
Absolutely not. No.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Ways open.
Fine.
Do we? So is it just snapping? Can anyone do it?
no, very
No.
specific permissions. I have it because she
okay.
gave it to me.
Now, before the way closes,
Can I have it?
if you can't tell...
You're the
me
one who
no,
gave it to
now
me.
you should.
This is not my
Not
issue.
that. The
Can I have
pillows.
it?
I didn't even touch them.
I know.
Or did I?
After you.
I'll come find you later with one. Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. I've been here before.
I don't know if it picked up, but as I heard you say, maybe I did. I turned around and yelled, "What?" I don't know if it.
No, it did not.
I know it didn't.
Okay.
So funny.
Damn it.
Perfectly cut. No me scream.
It's fine. Maybe you might go back to your room and you might find one pillow is surreptitiously missing, but you don't know which one it is. Maybe.
Something feels off here.
Maybe, yeah.
I still have that pillow you gave me.
No, it actually would have returned back after 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Both the pillows that she gave would have been immediately returned after 24 hours.
But Chip, we can grab another. But Chip, we can grab another.
Just take my pillows.
Hello, God. How are you? How are you doing today?
Hello. I am doing fine today. You guys appear here. Technically, this is still within the same sphere of influence as the garden and the dream sanctum, so it's just,
Okay.
we took a shortcut. That said, you do feel a sense of serenity. You two, specifically, you feel Grandma and you feel the goddess. For you.
Feels like grandma on the fucking thing.
Feels like
Why?
Because I do the goddamn thing.
the benefits of being true.
But beyond all that, we will start in 3, 2, 1. Right.
Feels nice. What the fuck?
Of all the places throughout our little sanctuary that we've built, this one holds still some of the site of the Twilight Parlor. The gaze lingers here. And part of that is the gift that was given to us from the replicant Hyrule, if you remember.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling like something's always watching me, but at the same time it is. But it's not. No. Been there. Last time something constantly watched us in madness, that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Yippee! This is a lot safer. The last time something was constantly watching me, that was not a fun time. I'm glad this is actually safer.
Fair.
A benevolent gaze rather than
Yeah. The uncomfortable gaze really will bug me and like a ever-present. Hey, we're being watched.
It does also help that technically this area is where
I had an idea.
you were
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it later.
I feel more comfortable.
All the secrets.
But it'll never be secret enough
Like-
to hide your pillows.
Slightly.
What the
It's not
fuck?
like being illusional, because I was always a constant watchful gaze, and they didn't like my gaze. Like,
Listen,
like
I
me
need every
up
single
there.
one. Each of them have
This
a
feels
purpose.
Do they have names?
Huh?
We don't talk about them.
No, you can't say that one.
So
No,
yes,
they do not.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
You sure?
Pillow 1, pillow 2. Yeah, I'm
I
very sure.
I also guarantee. I
They don't have
guarantee
names.
that Nomi also has a plushie hidden away somewhere within the pile of pillows.
Ooh, really?
Why?
So the pillow I was given was just a pillow. It wasn't important in her game, so just
It's important because of the fluffiness of it. It is very
It's
comfortable and
garbage.
soft.
It doesn't
No, it's
have-
not
don't
garbage.
apologize.
Just because it doesn't have a name doesn't mean it's not important.
Yeah, she hasn't denied the plushie allegation.
I know. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
know.
not hearing denial. I'm hearing acceptance.
Yeah, yeah.
So who's the plushie you? Who's the plushie you have? Huh?
There is no plushie.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I am sure.
Have you tried a
Is it of a cube?
Whatever you want.
There's the plushie.
That would be really funny.
There so is. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have a plushie, to be honest.
Been a bit since we've seen that.
My eyes will load one day.
Apology.
Good job, Nomi. So the plushie allegations.
God. No.
Sorry, continue.
Nomi,
Yeah.
if you could take a step over here.
Oh, okay.
And if you two could be on either side of Farron here. Farron be in the middle, please. Right. So, to give a little bit of a preface to what's going on. I recently finally got in touch with my darling champions, Ebb and Flow. They are hale and hearty and quite enjoying their journey. However, they have made a decision that, unfortunately, due to their priorities within their homeworld, they would much rather act and support from beyond. And thus have they relinquished unto me their crystal. That said, an individual amongst us has been here quite a bit. And at a time, I'd even mentioned to them that they might once hold one of these shards. Today, I wanted to truly hand over the shard in the presence as many of my shard bearers as could be. Unfortunately, my darling chosen is apparently enjoying a spa. The other two are also, of course, busy with their own thing. That said, both the shard bearers here, as well as my emissary, do any of you have objections to this?
No.
No.
None for me.
Not at all. Then so be it. Baron, this shard represents a piece of my very essence, my very soul. With it, you hold the very power to destroy me, and the very power to save me. Through the Twilight seal within its make, you can either gain or you can lose, whatever you desire. The efforts that you put forth will manifest in their own way, not just upon you, but upon me as well. I know of your story. Even more than you may yourself. Thanks to a little bit of a lucky break, I guess you could say. That said, because I know your story, I also know that I can trust you. And so, I ask of you, will you accept my gift and become one of my shard bearers?
I had given an answer long ago. And that answer has not changed, Q. If you
Then I shall
believe me
ask
trustworthy,
again.
sorry.
You're fine.
I am honored and blessed to be offered and to be able to accept this, Q.
Then,
Wasn't
with that answer, I ask a second time. Will you be willing to hold the seat of balance? A symbol of the trueborn.
as is a namesake of my people. Yes.
And by the rule of three I ask, will you hold on to this crystal with your very life and ensure that at journey's end I am restored?
To journey's end and what lies beyond.
And by the rule of three be sealed. As the light brilliantly shines from it, it will take its own form within Sharon's hands. And thus does a new shard-bearer arrive to assist us all in our travels forward. I thank you more than anything, Farron, for making this choice. Once upon a time, I would have viewed such a thing as selfish. But it is actually the prior shard-bearer that helped me understand. Even if the end goal serves my needs, so long as I'm helping others along the way, I shouldn't feel bad. And thus am I proud, not just of you, but of all my shard bearers. And my children, besides. But
even in our own old age, we can still learn and be reminded of lessons.
As they say, you're never too old to learn.
Damn it, sis, I was just about to say that too.
from a timeless being, I'll have you know, if there was a limit to what you can learn, then I wouldn't be here. As it stands, There's always a story out there that I have not yet read. And there will be millions more that I won't be able to. But the fact that I am allowed to enjoy your story means the world to me.
And the fact I can enjoy all of your story, take part, says something that I can't put into words.
Right. Oh. I do believe Mr. Tarnvas is showing up here soon. Which will be good, because there is developments in which we need to share with the rest of you.
I'm guessing he looked over the things we collected, the things we recovered.
That, amongst other things. You see, part of me granting them the Twilight Seal comes from also a task that I handed over to them. But before I go into further detail, I will wait for Mr. Donvos to be around.
It'd be good for them to hear as well.
That said, you're all free to conjure whatever methods you wish to sit here. Unfortunately, we don't have any pews in here.
I'd be a little concerned of that if that was the case. I'd be like,
I don't think it would fit.
nah.
That said, I do, as much as I understand the meaning, I want to return to being myself.
My apologies for missing the ceremony.
You just
It's
missed it, in
okay.
fact.
You'll be happy to share the memory with you.
A good memory.
That said, I was just about to begin on some of the discoveries that were made at the behest of Silsai.
Ah.
So, let's see now. Around the beginning of this week, Monday, I do believe, it was shortly after I had communed with Miss Ebb and Flow, and thus made the choice at that point to at least offer it. I was told by Silsai that she wanted to spearhead personally who was behind the earring that resembled her own. To that end, I requested the aid of Miss Farron. As it were, the journey, as per what Silsai told me, would be twofold. Something that would assist her and something that would assist us. To that end, Farron was accompanied by Miss Melinda, who has been helping Silsai with the library. Right. As I said, the Endless seem to have grown bolder. It would seem that they have gained not just the ability to pry open certain sealed doors within that of the shore. If you do recall those sealed doors that were rather crotchety when you guys were heading to the Forge of Stars the first time. Behind one of those doors lied a repository of memories of Silsai's, one that was more significant than the others that you encountered. Upon grabbing this one, it would seem that the general that you encountered on the mountain had technically intended to utilize the whiteout of the snowstorm in order to try and deal one swift blow to you all. As you all were there, You all know that you could barely see in front of your face, and so isolating you and thus eliminating you would have been easy matter for them. But, as fate would have it, our friend cleared the way. That said, that twist of fate was the hand of our dear lovely Silsai, or a fragment of her, so to speak. As it stands, Silsai is a fate weaver. He has the ability to nudge the threads of fate just a little bit in order to guide them in the way that would best flow. And thus did she use that opportunity not only to help you all, but to slip from the grasp of the general.
So that's why
From
I
there-
found her earring.
Indeed. From there, she embarked upon a journey through various locations. As I am told, I am not privy to the full knowledge of some of what they encountered. But what I do know is that our oh so wonderful smiling friend helped guide the way a little bit. I don't necessarily know what Yaki's plan is in all of this, as they... While they've been helpful, they've also been rather mischievous as well. Whether or not that's them sticking close to their original tradition of being that of balance, I don't know. But one thing is for certain, they helped find the place where the repository itself was broken. This then led the two to go question my counterpart, Miss Q, the Endless. Upon a rather nice conversation, I hear, they were able to not just get information, but also convince them that this situation is not something she's probably going to want to ignore. What we found out from that conversation was that those who did not support the Queen of the Endless becoming Q the Endless are growing bolder. They are acting out, and thus the only way that I would think that they would ever act out against their queen is because they believe that they have the power to overthrow her in some capacity. Now, as we know, Q the Endless holds the majority of my divinity. She was the one who leached it from me, and thus does she possess pretty much every piece of myself. If anyone is closest to the Twilight Mother, it is her. So, she, in her ever so wonderful way, has stated that she's not too afraid of these individuals who are upstarts in her own way. That said, she does say that there is a certain modicum of interference that she does not wish to foresee. With her insights, it turns out that we realize why in the world they had attempted to capture Silsai. Silsai, being who she is, what she is, has unique access to certain areas, both through her very being as well as the knowledge of how to get there. One of those has to do with the juxtaposed realm and the curse that holds that place together, and the thing that prevents the entirety of Twilight from being erased by it through Paradox. That said, said, we believe that these rebel endless were seeking to strike at the heart. They were seeking to destroy the juxtaposed realm in some capacity, which, in one fell swoop, wouldn't just remove me from the picture. It would remove everything that I've touched, that I've done. The Endless would be unwritten, the Endless themselves would be put to sleep as the story would be over. Everything would disappear. And that's not to say I know what happens to those who have been reborn through my power. Luckily, their plan was thwarted. And because their plan was thwarted, we have the foresight. That said, we finally started piecing things together. As I mentioned before, I am starting to be able to make out the threads between worlds again. Likewise, it must be theorized that the Endless too are now able to traverse the in-between, just as they once did, looking for dying worlds to consume. Which means that there's a good chance that with what has happened, with all the wishes around Heaven's Reach having been released from their stasis, several fresh worlds fell into the shore, ready for consumption. Those that weren't already under QD Endless's will most likely have found them and have begun to bolster themselves with whatever pieces of creation they can. In addition to that, we fear that though we were rid of them, that some form of influence that spurred the thorn lingers yet still.
Oh dear.
Great.
We don't have any evidence of this, but if there's one location that we know that has sufficient power to challenge us, it was those who were behind the thorn. As it stands, even the very powers of an incredibly powerful destruction dragon were easily blocked by their shields. Even reflected.
Not just, yeah, reflected and partially absorbed.
Which, Norikoto, you can only imagine how terrifying that is. That said, it is pure conjecture at this point. We don't have any evidence that suggests that. But I'm not going to rule it out either. Clearly, they have something that they believe that they not only can stand against us, but that they can stand against someone that is of divinity. That of the Twilight. That's
Sounds like
why
they're planning a trump card.
something of the
big,
sort,
big.
it seems.
What are the odds that it's the Absolute pulling that string?
Could be.
That's also the fear. That in the absence of Q, the Endless's control, she's found someone new to puppet. To act across the threshold that she herself cannot cross.
Terrifying theory. But
Oh boy.
considering he's already proven that he can leave Replicant Hyrule, and the Endless have proven they can go in,
There might be a slight possibility that Lerock is helping them through Ganon's influence.
Luckily, that's actually something that we've learned. Silsai's own investigation, as well as reports from priestesses, have shown that the energy that was, while able to be manipulated by Lerock and his soldiers, was not there for Lerock, so to speak.
Okay.
The influence and corruption that was there did not mimic that of anything. However, while the corruption that Lerock is currently being influenced by does come from Ganon, and if our Yagi is to be believed, lingering influence of the Endless themselves linger upon Ganon, from what Yagi says. Whether or not Ganondorf is actively being puppeted by someone from the Endless, or if that is something of the true nature of what Ganondorf originally was, I don't know. To reiterate and recall, the crystal that Eri has that they brought and ended up manifesting into the Ganon that we ended up encountering wasn't within anything specific, so to speak, that was related to the replicant Hyrule. It was found within the Tomb of Time, the secret location beneath. Whether or not this crystal itself housed an Endless that had been sealed away, or if, upon its release, it ended up contacting the Endless in some fashion. Effectively, there is a lot of questions that we now have about the span and reach of it all.
Not many
But
answers either.
your suggestion does also pull out a very concerning point. One that I know that Mr. Tonvas himself has brought up. How likely is it that Lerock also senses that the pathways are starting to clear? And how much of that desire to have the power to save that which was lost, or even punish that which caused it, how much of it will it force him to act outside of the current playground that he's found himself in?
If I may speak a little further on that.
Of course.
While I am of the belief that Lerock may yet be aware of these ongoings, considering the fact that his senses seem to have amplified even long before this began, I do wonder how much he may actually act on it now that I'm thinking about it. With how much of the replicant Ganon has stripped of him, it's hard to say how much of that desire is even left. So, his actions may be harder to predict as time goes on.
This is true. Given all of the idols that we came across upon Hebra Mountain, many of those objects were keepsakes, treasures that Lerock held close. For him to so casually discard them across the mountain in snow, even one sealing within crystal. Well, ice crystal, but crystal nonetheless. But... sorry. Silsai is a stickler for details and just made the remark in my head.
Although, with all of those being, if nothing else, mementos of his past, one in particular may have been abandoned for a separate reason. The Dragon Scale. no doubt that kind of power would be an effective weapon against him at this point. If we were to consider using it.
You think he might have had a moment of
There's
clarity and
possible.
left it behind?
Yeah, call for help.
Maybe.
Maybe.
One
It's
of
hard to
two
say for
things,
certain.
most likely. He either was trying to hide it within the blizzard and the snow upon the mountain for good, and he didn't have an intention of some random treasure hunter to stumble across it. Or, very much what you suggest, it was left to be
Okay.
found.
Either way, it's in our possession now, so in the
Indeed.
instance that we feel it necessary, we could use it against him.
I will honestly leave that to you to draft when might be the best opportunity. We will also keep it in reserve for things that are unforeseen. But, if anything, it sounds something that might be very necessary once we venture into the actual replicant Twilight realm that most likely exists within the replicant Hyrule.
Perhaps so. Although, admittedly, I was a little surprised to discover how he obtained that scale. An auction, of all things.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Yes,
It
it
was
was some
one of the
auction.
auction's
It
treasures.
was some auction raffle thing going on at some. I think it was some holiday event or something. He contributed. Nokama was telling me about this. Now I remember. Some tragic event had gone on, as many such things occur in the Shattered Realms, and there was some fundraising event going on, and those who contributed enough money would be in for a raffle for various magical items. And in the process, Lerock got his hands on that, which he used to incredible extent. Despite
Yeah.
being a creature of darkness, he was strong enough to withstand what was divine blessing inside of a draconic scale. I'd be very curious to seek out the origins of that thing, wherever it may have come from. I just haven't had the time.
Perhaps something you can look into once Lerock is back on his feet.
Maybe so.
I'll be excusing myself, Mother.
Of course. You take care of yourself.
Good luck, Sky.
See you later, Sky.
See ya.
Farewell. Congrats.
Thanks. Rest up.
You as well, Shark Bear.
Yeah,
At
we
the
gotta
end
go
of the
there
day,
now.
the biggest concern that I have, amongst all things, to return to the original subject, let's try that again. The endless. When a world starts to fall into the shore, they like to keep it on that border between effectively the living and the dead. Which means it would be akin similar to that of Zinthara, otherwise known as Exodysia, before we knew its true name.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a phrase I haven't heard in a bit.
I have heard some of the stories.
It's dangerous to go in between there. It's a place
I'd imagine-
that's filled
I'd
with
imagine so,
black
though-
creatures, things like that.
Though I also have perhaps my own vague idea of how it may have gone, as within the library there are some records of what the Endless has done to other worlds.
Yes. Some worlds that they've infected won't even truly done so of their own volition.
As it stands, the Whisper are akin to that of eldritch gods, so to speak. All it takes is a single whisper to enter into a person willing to listen a little bit too closely. And thus do they continue to explore these things that are beyond comprehension until they accidentally rip open a hole and allow, well, unspeakable horrors through. That said, the reason why I make the illusion is the fact that now that I make out the pathways, our journey is going to try and lead us towards Zendara anyways, when it comes to it. As it stands, I have every intention of at least rescuing my dear friend David. Or what may remain.
Let's hope there is still things remain to him.
I will have faith and hope as I ever am supposed to, given my position. Without hope, we are nothing.
Not only that, if that pathway is found again, it can be used to find Zandara. Remember, I gave a shard to Calypso.
You did?
Exactly.
I did. One of my own.
To this effect. This is going to assist us most likely moving forward. So, once the time is right, which I'm thinking it may be very soon, I will most likely be telling anyone who is assisting us that we will be focusing on finding a pathway through the in-between. That is, of course, something that we will be doing in addition to finishing up our story within the Replicant Hyrule. And by no means am I going to assume that anyone dedicate themselves to one or the other. Or rather, distract themselves.
It still makes sense. At this point, you are one of the few, I suppose, members of authority when it comes to those matters, at least of
And
those who remain.
Remains by all technicality. And so, it will fall ultimately upon my head to spearhead any movement forward. Luckily, I have been in contact with a couple of individuals, Mr. Kaiga and Mr. Nomad.
Hopefully those two are doing right.
Kaiga's been working quite a bit on something, and they've been very exhausted from it, but they said that the time is almost near that their efforts will come to fruition, and they would like my opinion once the time comes. As well as Nomad has been mentioning that there is an unfortunate other side that we will also need to worry about, reversing our way back to where Heaven's Reach lied. His counterpart, Echelon. Even with just the faintest feelings, I also sense the drift, corrupting portions of the in-between.
Because of a certain
And
someone
unlike,
still.
yes, and unlike what I felt with certain corruption, the drift itself has some form of its own will, so to speak. This feels muted, collared. So it's most likely this corruption is at the behest of Echelon himself. How he ended up becoming to this point of strength, and where also our old foe sits within it all. This question is left to be answered.
I will admit, I don't know the full details of the Tales of the Breach, but assuming the matters of Replicant Hyrule do not completely impede my focus, I would be more than happy to assist when the time comes.
We're gonna need more of that cure.
We're going to need a lot.
And if we're encountering shit of the drift, we need grounders.
As it stands, the efforts that we will actually be making will be after I've reconvened with as many people as I can on the subject. Within the coming days, I actually plan on making a rather, special announcement to people. Hopefully calling them back and preparing them for what comes next. As it stands, this will not fall simply upon our heads, which is why in a world I do not feel it will directly distract us from our current task. But it will be something that we will need to consider moving forward. And, of course, it's all the more reason why we are expedient in our efforts.
Well, while we are divulging things... Oh, are you alright?
Strange.
What?
It's not like the other time, but just simply a loud sound of static. Like someone jostling the plug of a microphone. There was some form of vision accompanying it, but I can't quite make it out.
Do you think we talked too much on certain subjects that it started to rattle things?
We may have been skirting the line a little bit.
Possibly.
Then let's diverge.
As it stands, this place does still hold its protections, but caution is, of course, appropriate, and I will change the subject back to what we should be doing in the meantime.
I actually have a perfect topic changer, if you'd like. You are already aware of this, Miss Q, but to share this among the rest of you, we have some good news and bad news regarding the remainder of the emotional orbs of Lerox. With some effort, as well as the assistance of Nokama, the Kanohi Elda in Miss Q's possession, we were able to attune to the orbs we have, and as such, track the rest. As far as we can tell, there are 3 more. The good news is, we know the location of 2 of them. The bad news is, the 3rd one, we can't find. We know it exists, but its location still remains elusive to us. The 2 that we do know, one of them is currently consistently on the move just around Replicant Hyrule. Best guess, it has been attached to some creature, we have our assumptions, but some creature that is just roaming about. So it would just be a matter of catching it somewhere while it's on the move and getting that orb wherever it may be. The other we account for, not that fast. Sometimes it's at what can be considered a walking pace, other times it's likely riding some sort of mount, considering its speed. The current assumption is that it is in the... No, like I said, it's moving about from usually around the Hyrule fields.
Like, is it in a, like, one generalized location of the region, or is it going across the entirety of the like?
It's mainly holding itself up somewhere between Hyrule Fields and the Gerudo Desert, which more or less the current assumption is that it's in the possession of King Boblin. We haven't confirmed this, but it's the best guess given the circumstances.
Considering the way that you're saying of movement, that would be the best guess. They are a nomadic species, and given that we have thoroughly routed one of their strongholds, there is a good chance that they are currently remobilizing their forces in front of the Arbiter grounds.
Possibly. That, or Lerock has King Boblin doing something in particular that has him moving about.
Rallying
the
his
other?
troops, maybe?
The other orb is somewhere at a very, very high altitude. Safe assumption, it's in the city in the sky.
That's
So,
what I was
when we
afraid
reach
of.
that point, so it's going to be in whatever Lerock has put in place of... Oh, the name eludes me at the moment.
The what? Like what?
The dragon, the one that was harassing the city in the sky in the old legends. I'm forgetting its
Twilight
name.
Agorok?
That's it, Agorok.
Don't ask me how I remember
Whatever Lerock is putting in its place, likely has that one.
If that's the case, then logic would dictate that the third one would be in the Temple of Time, in the past.
Possibly. The strange nature of the Temple of Time would explain why it's been outside of our purview. But
'Cause
there's
that's
still...
that's where one of the pieces was way back when. It was locked away in the past.
There is a possibility, true. But we could also assume that maybe it lies between us and Lerock within the Twilight Realm, as that too would technically be within its own dimension.
Maybe, although... Oh, this is something I've completely forgot to bring up previously. It's entirely possible that Lerock did not break the Mirror of Twilight and is simply guarding it. Considering the fact that when you all defeated the Ice Titan, there was no shard with it.
Oh yeah, you're right. We never did find a shard of the...
There wasn't.
There was no shard of the mirror.
No, there was no shard.
Because he can't... Remember, he can't necessarily break it per se. Like, well, he can't truly break it. It can only be broken into pieces.
He wouldn't be able to shatter it entirely, but he should have been able to break into pieces if he fulfilled his role. The fact that he didn't makes me wonder if
it isn't fully solid.
We wouldn't be able to confirm that without actually going to the Arbiter grounds.
Which unfortunately locked behind 4 pillars. Which hopefully, given some of the items that we found, we might have a way to unlock that doorway.
But we might encounter him.
Yes.
We might encounter him like last time. Which, that's where we have to be careful.
Concerns me.
Hmm.
If he's not utilizing the Twilight Realm for his own end, so to speak, then what has he left within it, if anything?
What if he still is, but he just hasn't, like, tried to break the mirror, so he just freely transfers back and forth?
He's gaining resource?
That, or this may be the Replicant Ganon's game. He still does hold more or less absolute control over Lerock at this point.
More questions than answers as usual.
It's not great.
Well, here's the thing.
There's one thing that I would like to actually do.
Well,
go ahead.
If my memory serves me correctly from what the stories were, in order to get to the City of the Sky, we need to go through the Temple of Time regardless. We need the rod.
Yes, we were intent on doing that in order regardless.
So we need
That is the next step. The only thing that may want to be done before it is we're still due a visit to the Protodermis deity.
Which is actually what I was about to break up.
Ah.
We have the concern of what is happening to me. The faltering of the ability to be seen as a deity. In the past, I made a pact with Miss Riza and Janice of the Aether. When I did so, it bolstered me. It granted me the ability to even manifest as a goddess once more. However, Miss Riza and Lord Janice are both no longer with us. I believe that
Maybe.
pact is starting to wane.
Yeah. That does.
However, if there's one thing that I know, or at least what has been told to me, this protodermis deity doesn't quite have the ability to move around. Really.
Not so far as we can tell. Can certainly hide itself well enough that Lavrock is one of the only ones who can help us, despite his reluctance. Oh, speaking of, he actually got in touch with me recently. He may be making a visit entirely separate from helping us. Something about mana sickness? I'm not sure exactly what he was rambling on about.
He has been having conditions that has happened. He's been teleporting in weird places, you know, he hasn't felt like himself fully.
Could be because of his
What
tie
everyone
to
told me
Lee
yesterday.
Rock. It's probably messing with him. That'd be my
Yeah,
assumption.
Maybe.
that's what I was about to say.
That being said, though, jumping back slightly, Mother, you're not thinking what I think you're thinking with that deity. You're not thinking of making it.
Need that. As it stands, we will need the assistance of that deity to stand against the protodermis that Lirak. If what we offer them beforehand isn't good enough, then possibly we can find something that will stave off me from fading away and assist us in the long run.
You want to allow the deity to be able to see through you and knock through you, potentially.
Possibly. This is, of course, something that is merely a theory, an idea. We don't know what the protodermis deity might desire.
If anything at all.
My concern to that...
If anything, it might be happy to watch us burn for all I know.
My concern to that, though, is if that does happen, how does that affect the rest of us? We are tied to you, remember?
Luckily, I will most likely set it up akin to how I set the pacts with Miss Riza and Miss Janice. As it stands, Lord Janice and the Dark Aether was a highly corruptive influence. You can certainly attest to that.
Yeah. As we
So
see
I
with
had to
Ethan.
already set up plenty of safeguards to prevent it from, well, conflicting.
Fair enough.
As it
Your
stands,
packs are good, I think. You can make it doable.
additionally, I'm no... Oh, goodness gracious. That emotion gave me heartburn, apparently. As it stands, I am obviously not going to default to putting this on the table first. But there's one thing that we must be aware of. If I have another one of these visions, if they become any more frequent, I could forget who I am. Something that I don't want to have happen.
No.
Not just because of my position, but also because of the fact that how would the other races view me at that point?
Let's not think of that now.
That's why in a world, for one thing, I also want that situation kept close to the chest, which I'm sure you all were already doing.
Yes.
Of course.
But as it stands, if any of the Twillin who aren't fiercely loyal to me find out that I am losing pieces of myself and forgetting who I am, it's only going to bolster anyone who has doubts in my leadership.
It would cause another civil war.
And that is the last thing we need.
Indeed.
Especially with all this chaos already happening.
That said, I have other avenues that I can possibly seek. One of which might actually be approaching your brother.
Oh boy.
It'd be nice to see a little while ago, and I haven't seen him in a bit.
As it stands, Lowell serves a deity themselves. The goddess of nature.
Mm-hmm.
It will all simply depend on how the cards fall. And where the chips fall, we'll have to act. Right now,
Perhaps.
I'm stable. Silsai has monitored my fate lines and nothing has altered since my one episode that I had. So,
well,
as issues go, it's clearly not a dire situation.
Not yet, but we need to still be ready.
True. Which is
Well,
why I said, the first
if you
thing
do-
that I would like us to do is to approach the Protodermis deity.
Well, who knows? If you start speaking to other gods, seeking their aid and offering perhaps something of the twins in return, who knows? Perhaps in a best case scenario, by the end of this, we'll have assembled some sort of pantheon.
That is also the main reason why I would like to speak with your brother first. As it were, Lowell was always the one who was on edge with me making deals with people.
I know you have friends already. In that sense, you can always talk to them.
I do. Wait, I do.
You have a lot.
Did you forget who you're friends with?
I can feel the inspiration cogs turning in your head.
No, look, as it stands, I only ever think of Miss Astoria as working within inside of her own universe. I never think about the possibility of her affecting outside of it.
Isn't that the
Considering
one
the state of the
that,
Considering the state of the Shattered Realms, the influence of certain gods has expanded quite profoundly.
Isn't that
It's
the
more
one
sort
that,
of
like,
that
White
deal.
Wolf's thing?
No.
Or am I thinking of different?
You're thinking of something else.
differently.
Okay.
Lady
I'm tired.
Astalia is a goddess of light and darkness that is someone that I ended up coming into friendship with through a place known as the Dream Tree Cafe.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, you told me that one a while back. I just forgot.
The proprietor of the Dream Tree Cafe just happens to be her husband.
Oh.
We love those fun coincidences.
Funny connections.
So, I do have avenues, especially trusted avenues at that point. But, to focus us, the point I was making is that our next step, the next journey that we make, should be explicitly to visit the Protodermis deity. After that, and most likely while that's happening, I'll be having Sariel track down the kobold engineer. Once we have the Kobold Engineer, we can gain access to the hidden village where Ilin Fey rests, and thus we can have one of our elders finally back in our possession.
Oh, I'm
as well as
sure
the leader
Elin
of the
Fey is going to have some
Shadowlands.
words after it's taken this long.
Not our fault.
To be fair, she has always been more than willing to sit and wait, but we have taken a little bit long.
Nevertheless, if Laughrock does find his way here sometime today, I will speak to him that our intentions are soon.
As it stands, beyond all of that, I don't exactly have any new news to bring up, unless you think that there's something that I missed, Miss Farron.
Not that I can think of right now.
Good. Oh, that being said, actually, something for you, Miss Sariel. Since you have such a strong bond with her. Another person we need to communicate with is Miss Airy. If the influence of the Forgotten is leaking into this world, the children of Nu, who are serviced to the Dark Mother, should have been watching those gateways. We need to know if they've seen anything. So at some point I would like you to have a conversation with her, when you can.
I can do that. Would be nice to see her again, too.
You're also welcome to bring anyone you wish to bring along.
Possibly.
That is the one thing that also concerns me, is that the Dark Mother, or at least that Dark Mother, not quite the same as the one that I knew. I cannot get a read on what her true intentions might be. She claims to be the one who created the Endless to begin with, but I don't know how much of that is true.
Or at least a version of them, perhaps. Perhaps the first iteration of them, and then it became something different. Twisted.
If I may input my own interpretation, I would wager that the Endless have been a thing far longer than her, and rather she has manipulated them into certain forms to her own
Maybe.
designs.
It's possible. But everything is a
It
cycle, is
answers
it
that
not?
we won't be able to find. Not exactly in the immediate. Not without her deigning to bless us with her knowledge. Not one that I would like to welcome into my mind.
I don't blame you.
While she might be not the Dark Mother of malice that is sealed within, she is still a Dark Mother.
And still dangerous.
Indeed. Unpredictable.
She was cordial with me at the very least. But maybe that was just because of Ari.
And so is Cutie Endless.
Okay, that one's a different story. I'm talking about, like, Q the Endless just humors. The Dark Mother actually was more cordial. But as I said, I think it is also due to how close I was with Ari.
Like I said, as it stands, I have no way to get a read on that one. And even if I attempted to, I'm pretty sure a certain white-haired Illumin would be on my ass immediately, ripping my hair out just for even thinking it.
Oh, I can say she most certainly would.
Probably.
I've done many a fool thing, but I'm not going to go that far.
That's where you draw the
Someone has to draw the line somewhere.
Yes, I actually draw a line at least.
Wow.
Right.
Some people don't.
If there's no questions, then you all are free to go on your way, wherever you desire.
I'm probably gonna go back home and rest. I am still very sore and very tired.
Fair.
Would you like to have a fun fact before you leave?
Go for it.
The Ice Titan you fought, beyond having, well, natural ice abilities, if anyone was wondering why it could fly, we have discovered we have discovered that imbued in the metal protodermis parts of the Titan that remained, it was infused with straight up gravity powers. It could actually influence gravity. Mainly
like
on
that.
itself.
Fun.
Oh boy.
Oh, joy!
That's not
Joyous
good.
of days, as
I
it
mean that
It's already taken care of.
makes
so.
sense.
were.
That honestly
It's
makes sense, to be
done.
completely honest.
Yes. Well,
It's done.
It's done, but it also
That's-
gives the point
that's
the
just
fact
a
that
fun
it
fact,
shows that
in case you were curious.
it also shows that the protodermis can be manipulated to house physics and the concepts thereof.
That's concerning.
Yes.
I still say that.
Considering the fact that protodermis at its maximum output can influence things like life and time, controlling gravity is lesser tier by comparison. Oh, were you not here the first time I spoke about this?
No.
Yeah, it can pretty
Protodermis
much
in
get
its
to that point, yeah.
Protodermis, in its most purified form, has the capacity to create artifacts that can influence more or less anything, which classifies the deity, who we are trying to speak to, as a creation god.
That being said,
worse.
given that exchange, I do believe that I will be creating a specific location within the Fruit of Knowledge for you to catalog this stuff for reference for those who may
Please.
not be privy to it.
Probably a good idea.
Very well.
Whatever information you feel willing to share and worth sharing. Right.
Well,
You
considering
get
how many
some good
parts
rest.
and pieces we're getting from these larger Titanics,
Actually,
at this point we'll be
you
able
know
to create our own kit
I
bash.
think I will come back
our own by
with
the end of
you.
Okay. I like that.
I think you would have
You might have... Don't
a
steal the
nice
blade. Don't steal
time
the blade. That
with
is
your
my
head in mother's
brother's
lap
sword piece.
as I sing to you to sleep.
I would like that a lot, actually.
We would effectively need.
You can join too.
We would need several Twilin
Thank
all
you.
together, basically puppeting all the pieces.
What am I
Sin
doing?
was also, I've discussed with Cinnabelle, and you need anything. No, you can just call him. And I have one-way communications with him all the time.
Of course. I'll keep that in mind. As it stands,
It would
he would
depend on how
also be
strong
someone who might
of
have
the Twilin we
connections
recruit.
enough. As it stands, I mean, honestly, talking to any of the
best case
elders would
scenario,
probably
we
have been
need
beneficial at this
three
point,
or-
but I know that they all
Yeah.
went to sleep in
It really
Yggdrasil.
depends.
He's been also doing a lot more work, because, Oblivion's kind of in shambles a little bit. Shit's been
May not even
fucky.
go through with something like that. Kind of joking about the fact that we just have
Thank
that many
you,
pieces of
Typhon and Flanero, those bastards. Anyway.
If it works, it works.
Well, it would also just be like, do we actually
I'm not
need
putting
Hey,
my 2 cents in
Farron.
that.
giant Titan made of
36 hours.
No.
You're evil. Welcome, Shardbearer.
This is unfair.
It is so You'll do well. I think you'll be fine.
My poor baby.
She's being punished. You've already done so much without me, and I would be surprised if you stopped now.
powerful for us to handle at the moment. He is
Okay,
trying
fine,
to
36
survive
seconds.
at
Remember how
its
to be
maximum
part of a
power.
story.
At minimum, we are hoping that the protodermis entity
And
can
all
help
our
us
stories
weaken Lee
are
Rock.
interesting. This being part of it.
Uh-huh.
In a best case scenario,
Most
he may
definitely.
give us access to the resource of protodermis.
Oh my
which
god,
help
Dobby,
empower
Dobby,
us.
Your
I
pouty
know,
face is
Dobby.
adorable.
Gotcha.
Well,
This whole replicant
Which one is
hierarchy.
it?
You know,
Which one is it?
Is it
Which
this
one is
one?
it, Naomi?
Or is this one?
Actually,
Make
yeah. Actually, they're soft.
very similar, but just disconnected
I swear to
to
God.
Okay, just making sure that's not a possibility.
I think you're making Nomi lose their mind.
Artifacts under his command, but an entirely new
You're just being
substance
evil,
tablet.
sis. That's not fair.
Mhm.
I'm just a little chaotic and
Oh,
mischievous.
the chaos
It
is
is-
strong.
I'm only asking because
Special.
Yeah.
for now it sounded Protomus is very limitless in potential.
I
Can I
did
have one of those
the name
pillows?
of my son many times, so I'm not
Can
surprised.
I have one of those pillows?
No,
Just-
no, huh? No. No, you can't. No, it's mine.
Sleeping thing.
Mine.
I think there's quite a few people that
Companions
could use a
of-
nice,
and
comfy
allies of the
pillow.
Twilight, but
Might help them sleep
Ooh.
well tonight.
Oh my god!
Effectively, very primordial. and when used properly.
Oh come on! It'd be nice to sleep on a pillow.
Think of poor Hanvas here. Look at their body. They have so much that they need to like.
Throw them out the window.
Wow!
Wow.
I'll do that to Tanvas.
Are you hearing this from your own daughter, Twilight Mother?
The thing is that in Lee Rock's homeworld, energy.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is coming from her.
Is the
Did you do me?
not the source, but a source of life.
Supposed to be the next leader.
We did nothing. We did nothing. We did nothing. We did nothing. But the pillows are soft. Why not?
They're mine.
I don't know. This one right here looks.
Oh, no.
It's in
To
my
that,
possession.
It would become
Don't fall over this today, Ed.
something
They're all
significantly
home.
stronger. In what way, I could not tell you exactly.
I sense pleasantry greed on you.
You go back. You go back.
What's wrong? Greedy and love for your pillows? But your pillows seem so nice. I might take one for myself.
Some trees dust.
And mine.
They did
My pillow.
mention-
No one touch my pillows.
They're very comfortable, very soft. They're like
We'll
they're
see.
It's why
perfectly
we are
safe.
Would you like one of her
I
pillows,
know.
Twilight
It
Mother?
was very like
No.
breezy and everything. So they
She's gone.
Oh. That's fine.
No, we should go grab those pillows. We should go grab those. It'd be really fun.
Yeah, but I think Twilight Mother is going to make sure that I don't do anything crazy.
Oh.
What, you heard me from beyond the portal's grave?
And which will hopefully be soon.
It's fine. I won't steal too many.
Get affinity for these guys. Walking up to them and asking for something is the best of choices.
Well, the current hope.
So about that bed.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll steal them. It'll be
has
fine.
a status as, if not a goddess.
At this point, I'm going to start getting affected by their chaos if I'm not.
So I'm more surprised you haven't been. It's more so from me, not from them.
The entity will recognize them as someone worth talking to.
Although I kind of temper it a bit more, I think, than her. So I'm just more mischievous.
I love having this sword.
Steal that
Truthfully,
sword.
there
That's
is.
the sword. It's my sword.
Yes, I'm fine.
speaking of
Not your
sword,
sword.
Truthfully,
I do need to speak with our other blacksmith still.
there's still a number of
If you can
unknowns
set
in
up
terms
a
of
meeting.
Steal this one,
community's
she's gonna get
intentions or
angry.
desires.
I don't think you'll
There
remember.
is a
I see
chance that this
that being a
That's the only
possibility,
thing left from
so long as
Sariel.
she can hear over the sound of.
Oh, I have
see.
to
Taking
talk
the
to a
risk.
fellow blacksmith.
But considering the
That'll get their
circumstances,
attention.
it is our best.
I'm sure they know the rhythm to speak.
Understood.
Yeah.
It's a very precise.
This
dance
implies that
resolution thing.
Twoflin has a rhythm.
I'm sure there's something in there.
Okay.
Probably at some level of it there is. It's just we just don't recognize it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Our entire thing is based on sound and music. I'm sure there's some rhythm in there somewhere.
There is, and she was very quick to just call me on that before
There you go.
she was
Yeah.
about to come in here. She said, "I'm going to sort of Damocles you here in a moment."
Music without some form of rhythm is just noise.
I think Nomi's scream.
She's screaming right now in my head that industrial music is not just noise, but
Stop it.
Shall we go
Industrial music?
then?
Nami,
Sister, are you coming?
Yeah, I could come with.
I'm going to be going with Sariel to Elysion. Will you be joining us?
Yes.
I'm going with to stop by.
Very well.
I'm stealing a pillow.
Bye.
When do you
We
think
should be
they'll
off in?
realize that Arve was given one?
What now?
Hard to say.
One of the pillows.
I don't know.
I took every ounce of my. It took so much for me to just like not break down laughing. Also, when she'll basically like wherever like it like probably like either in a Q's special like private room or like within Sariel's private room, whenever she wants to like do that, she would also light some of the dragon incense for that as well.
What happened?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause she's gonna go
Guys,
EB.
Literally,
Sis,
smells that.
are we wanting to
Hi.
do our talk tonight or no? Are you gonna go and do your thing?
I'm gonna go quickly do that
You know
because
what?
How long is that gonna take?
might not take too long.
Define too
She's not
long.
gonna
You
be
take.
there
I was gonna say define too long.
Cheese.
No cheese.
You do like to get carried away. That's why.
Yeah, I'll try and fucking be in and out and try and get it. I don't know
I
what's
need.
going on
How
there.
long, sis? I'm asking you.
Give me an hour, baby.
Oh, at that point, I'm hopping out of RP. I'm hopping out of your land for that.
He's actually been recruiting souls.
Honey, before you jump off,
King Thorn's forces.
do you want to do some quick
where he's
testing?
been recruiting
Yeah,
has
we can
been
do that.
very magically unstable, so he's basically been getting sick as a
I'm gonna
result.
be a pro.
What the
Oh,
fuck
I
does this
see.
thing do?
She said it turns off the music.
You know, I wish I had known that. It just says use. That's the thing.
Yeah. The ambient sound is still there, just the music.
Around and she's been minding her own business.
Yippee! You have your own now.
So, what last is because
I know. This is hers.
getting worse. He's still recruiting
Guys,
some
but it's still very.
It looks like she's force feeding the crystal to you.
I cannot get all of
Wow.
these. I'm going to some of the other ones that are
Perfect.
like actual
What the
therapy
fuck? Why is it dark?
afterlife.
Why is it darkening?
It's just like, here, have these souls.
What's darkening?
Like, why is the sky changing?
You take them. You
I don't see it
I
changing.
need to do my job.
It was.
Was that-
was we-
They'll also because
It felt like when I got.
to get so fucked, he hasn't been able to
Oh, when I get near you.
his body properly, so he's just been roaming around as a fucking fire spirit.
Oh yeah, it is when it's around you.
Oh yeah, a
You're
little bit,
you're
yeah.
affecting the light around you
Sometimes
somehow.
Oh.
she just fucking like when she's gone.
Do you
she's
have
gone.
that? What you put on
She dips
Drake?
in and out.
I like how
And
these
she
two,
does what it-
these two,
Anyways.
these two have a
Oh yeah,
little-
you have your own. Yeah.
I can't check on myself because I have gloves on.
Yeah. She keeps hers hidden inside her. She keeps hers inside her body.
I'm scared of that. I'm very scared of that.
It just melts inside her.
No. Also, you! Congratulations on becoming a shard bearer.
Yeah. Yeah. Kimmy gets to update the gets to update the that post now. See you, sis. Sis, DM me when you're done. DM me when you're done.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Good shit, good
Sadly, I had a feeling that was going to be the case, but yeah. What?
My safety settings are still on. I was at the Project Fest the other day, and
Oh, yeah.
someone set off a nuclear bomb with their avatar, and I was just like, I cannot find who it is, so I'm just gonna turn on my safety settings and block most avatars.
Fair enough.
I know that, I know Wardens is having that, I think this
Yeah,
coming
what day
week.
was that again?
I think it's this coming Thursday.
Something.
I'm gonna go down there for a little bit, but yeah, because I usually go.
Yeah,
If I'm awake for it, I'll go.
It's interesting. I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
hearing that there have been a lot of there have been a lot of mixed opinions about the about having things in separate worlds and not one big one.
I mean, considering how big the thing has grown, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But it's nice
still-
because I'll be
Yeah.
going down there. So
The thing is, I've actually haven't.
I have to double check what time.
I'm gonna be repping. I'm gonna be repping 2 different groups while I'm there.
It will
There's
be
a Bionicle group there that I rep, but then also the Meat Rack made a booth
Thursday
there,
at
so
4
I'm also been repping
o'clock,
them.
7 o'clock Eastern, which means I'll be.
There you go.
Okay.
I won't be there for like at least an
I'll be
hour.
there a little late.
Fancy new yellow name.
Yippee!
Hooray!
What?
In the Discord.
Now
I
now kill you.
gave them the shard bearer card.
Yeah, because now you have to also update the
The
the champion info one too.
Alright. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Now I can go blow up. Shortest shard bear ever.
Damn.
What the
Go gadget car bomb.
Oh,
Kaboom.
anyone else want to?
Can I have 2?
No.
No.
Damn it.
All right. Go, my
Can I nom?
No.
Oh my fucking
Ask them the
But,
questions. Go.
I cast
Yum,
smush.
yum, 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 yum.
So,
Damn it.
how long do you think it's gonna take
Wow.
Nomi to realize that one of them's already gone?
What?
Less than
Pretty quickly,
60 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you touch any of her pillows, she'll know.
They're already. One's already gone.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
already.
Damn
I
it.
mean, she's like like a wolf. She's like.
No, she's like Bishop with the gun.
So there's a character that we have in Playeforia, and they have a gigantic sniper rifle, and if anyone touches them, they magically know that someone is touching their gun. And
Oh,
they
I
will burst
see.
out of the fucking walls, being like, "Who touched my gun?"
It's an anti-ship
Fair.
rifle.
Oh my god.
character
who
trait.
touched
Reverse.
Who touched Sasha?
Literally multiple actual
Damn.
planetary systems away. Somebody touches it, and they're somehow on base already going, who touched it? Did it?
Who did it? What the fuck?
Who did it? It's like,
Where's
you're
my
multiple
gun?
planetary
How fucking dare?
solar bodies away. How are you already here?
That would be the funniest way to, like, you really need them at this place right now. How do we get them there? Touch the gun.
Yeah,
We've
Touch
done
the
it.
gun
We've done it
immediately.
before.
that's funny.
We were like, we need Bishop for like what's about to happen, and
Like,
we were like,
Yeah,
he's
genuinely
he's in a
have done that,
completely
yeah, I remember
yeah.
that.
Damn.
Bishop's in a completely different like several solar systems away. I'm like, we need them here now for this.
Don't touch my
And I
gun.
think-
Oh, hey, glad you're here. We need your help.
Anyway.
And they're probably just
Awesome.
like, motherfucking bastard.
Damn.
I should have known.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
we
go on
have-
stream then, so.
I have
Okay, that is me done for tonight. That was fun. That was fun. Who's streaming? Who is be streaming? What in the ever-living fuck? Okay. What the hell? Alright, well. Alright, I'm gonna send you over to my sister. Go over there and give her lots of love. Should be doing Azure things tomorrow. I don't think I have. Yeah, I should be doing Azure things tomorrow. But yeah. With that being said, appreciate y'all hanging out, watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you all next time. Bye.